It's like one of those old video games. What is it? Pac-Man? Space Invaders? Oh, I really don't know. Yeah, it's my tea infuser. I know, it's one of my moment of silliness over with for this week. Tea infuser. Yeah, at last. I've got her at last. The funny things I show in my videos, but this cup was free when Robert Dyer's section used to be in Summerfield, though I don't think this was from Robert Dyer's. When Summerfield was open, they used to give these bags away. Chibo, is it? I don't know how you pronounce that. And you've got I think you had to buy the coffee and got a free mug. So I don't usually buy coffee, but I rather like the free mug, so yeah. This is my friend's house. I don't know where this came from actually, but it's a candle, so I'm going to light that up for my bath. It's a Sainsbury's one. I looked underneath and it says Sainsbury's, so I usually use the Glade scented candles if I'm going to use one at all, but I thought I'd use this as I found it out here. I don't know if this little cat has been walking on my computer and starting the recording or stopping it, because I've got a black screen again and I can't see what's going on. Here we are. So I better turn the radio down. We don't want it on too loud. I've got a new shoppie. And something I'm furious with Argos about, utterly ridiculous. On their website it's got Peppa Mint Gelati scooter playset, and it said it's in store and to reserve, which I did, and I went then. It's quite a distance to find this Argos from where I live. I have to travel to get there, and two lots of journeys to get there, because there isn't one immediately near me in my area. So I get there, I pay, because I know what their policy is of random picking. If they show, I mean, they sell two shoppy dolls together, but it's you can't order which one you want, or you can't even order both of them because they might just send two the same. So I wouldn't do any orders like that, but I thought, okay, Peppa Mint Gelati scooter playset, that's the advertised and it's on its own, and so I ordered it and they sent me an email saying you reserved Peppa Mint Gelati scooter playset. So I go to the store, pay for it, thrilled. They present me with Lippy Lulu's lipstick playset, and he said, oh well, it's a random pick, and I said not in this case, because this one doesn't, it's not even listed, it's not mentioned. If you do a search for that on Argos, it doesn't even come up. So the lady that served me, she went and looked on the thing, and she said no, it should be Peppa Mint Gelati playset, so she's reserved it for me again. And then when I get back and look at the reserve, the refund, because I had to get a refund, and then of course it's out of your account for 2 days, the refund says the refund is for Peppa Mint Gelati playset, reason change of mind, which the irony of that, adding insult to injury, I did not change my mind. They'd presented me with the wrong item. And then when I looked at the order reservation form, it says for the same order number, and it says for Lipstick Lulu's lipstick playset, Lippy Lulu. I couldn't believe it, because I've already got Lippy Lulu anyway, or I would have bought it. So I just couldn't believe it. So I phoned up yesterday and spoke to Argos helpline, and she said, oh no, it's a random pick because it's either Lippy Lulu or Peppermint. And I said, well, it does not show that. She said, well, it's coming up here. I said, well, it isn't online. And the email they sent me knew it was only for the one item, the peppermint, because I would not have placed an order if I knew it was going to be for one of all the other. So I sent them an email, so what's going to happen I don't know, but anyway, I'm sorry if that's gone on about 15 minutes, me just talking about it. It should have been 2, but knowing me it's probably gone on at least 7 minutes, just having to say that, because to explain things take time. Anyhow, I got Daisy Petals. Daisy Petals? Her hair's all over her eye. Now, these were supposed to be exclusive to the entertainer in July, but they never were. And the staff never ever knew anything about it. And Polli Polish was supposed to have been exclusive to Tesco in July, and she wasn't either, so... yeah. Oh dear. I feel like it's a winter's day today. And with the 10th of August, and it's cold. I knew we'd have to pay for it, the fact that we had that bit of nice weather in May and June, and it was lovely. Anyway, I realised I hadn't read the information on Daisy Petals, and I know that doll collectors like to hear these things. Here we can look at Kennedy or Barbie. Barbie, this is, but no, I'm going to name her something else. I'll stand her there, but perhaps I won't. She doesn't want to stand up. Come on, girl, stand. Maybe it's because I haven't properly named her, so she hasn't got a name. Who are we going to look at? Kimberly? She's not Evelyn or Evelyn or I was going to call her Evelyn, but she's Kimberly. You're going to stand, girl. Right. Shopkins. Daisy Petals. Ah! I think maybe it's because I'm not... Let me get myself dressed. Just seeing if it makes a difference with it. Do I need the light on? Because we've got a bright sunny day out there, but as you know I've got the usual problems facing north and the trees outside to blank the sky out even more, but I'm not complaining about my lovely cherry tree. But I should just... I mean, look how pretty Daisy Petals is. I don't know if I focused on her long enough. I can't tell, I've still got this problem as usual. Can you see it? Complete blank screens, I can't see myself. Who's going to help me? Alexandria can stand there today. Is she going to stand up? Well, no, she's going to move, isn't she, when I put the light on? She's got flat feet, she should be able to stand. Well, I read what it says on Daisy Petals' box. So you've got something to look at. Girls' Day Out, discover the fun of Shopville, where the Shoppies and their Shopkins friends love to hang out. There's so much in store to adore when you plan a girls' day out. Daisy Petals, the perfect pick. A down-to-earth girl, Daisy Petals understands the power of flowers and is always showering other shoppies with blooming, wonderful gifts. Picking a bunch of her best friends and playing in the garden is what Daisy Petals loves to do. See, none of that would have been on this. I had to get it's an international, or if I'd got this from the UK, it wouldn't have had all that information on the back because they're very sparse with what they say. I noticed that with the first ones, when people did videos on, Poppette and Bubbleisha and Jessicake, there was a lot of detail on the back about the dolls, but all you got on the British ones that were released over here was just a bit at the end saying favourite hobby making it. Well, on this one, of course, it's Daisy Petals. Favourite hobby making daisy chains. Shopkins BFF, Whitney watering can and Maisie Daisy. Favourite place to shop, the Pretty Bouquet Boutique. So we've got Whitney watering can and Maisie Daisy, or the Shopkins that come along, Alexandria, are the Shopkins that go with her. So pretty. Oh, no, she's nearly going down. So I like this one. Can you see them? I hope they're showing up. She's got that little brush as well, which is like a sunflower, only it's the wrong colour for a sunflower, of course. But yeah, I think that's so pretty. She's so pretty, Daisy Petals. I don't know why she wasn't released properly. She was meant to be exclusive to the entertainer, but they never did get her in. She was too low, wasn't she? If I put it in front of the camera, everything ends up too high. So I'm saying, oh, hey, look, this is this, or you're not seeing anything except my hands moving. And then if I put it lower to compensate, you're still not seeing it. So I never seem to be in the right place. It's because I can't see myself on here. There's the little brush. It's like a little sunflower. There's Maisie Daisy. And the watering can one on the top. They're so cute, those Shopkins. And Daisy Petals is, of course. I love the colour scheme. It's so bright and cheerful and pretty. I don't know why they didn't release her properly over in the UK. Oh well. Didn't show you the side of the box properly. I think that there's sweet... Is that sweet apple? I don't know. It's sweet apple down there, isn't it? Not sweet. Or is it apple blossom? Yeah, it's apple blossom, isn't it? I think. I can't remember. Look, isn't that cute? Little watering wheelbarrow. Oh, I'm saying things all wrong because I get into such a state. And there's a little trowel, look. And there's somebody's trowel, I expect. It's probably a Shopkin called something trowel. And, what was I going to say? See that? Because people like to, you know, you can't get her over here. Apparently Polli Polish is in Toys R Us. So there we go, Daisy Petals. Oh dear, we're recording. I'm taking this with me. I'm so good, I even take the spoon and the surround. Got some more of these, and here's Peppa Mint. Oh, the entertainer had her. So cute. Lovely. Hooray! A frozen necklace that I featured in my last haul, and these are from Sainsbury's. Got my little purse with me. Make sure it's done up. Whee! I'm having a chocolate. These bits go everywhere. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. being indulgent. I keep focusing on this bit for the loveliness of it. People that love this sort of thing, pastel shades and the prettiness of the peppermint. So pretty. I don't know why she's got a brush actually when her hair's in those buns, and presumably you're meant to leave it like it. If you let it loose, you probably wouldn't be able to get it back the same again, so I don't know quite why she's been given a hairbrush and not a suitcase like the other shoppies have got, or a luggage bag, or a trolley. There's 2 of these in here today. I don't quite know why there's 2 of them, because I've already done a comprehensive video on these particular chocolates, helped by the girls, some of the girls anyway, not Peppa. Ooh. Ooh. These are my favourites, I think, on these. Lovely. Ooh. That's pretty. It's ragwork. This is essential for the cinnabar moth, apparently. You must keep horses away from it there. That's the essential food plant for the cinnabar moth that has to rely on this. But everybody wants it eradicated because you just keep horses away from it. Don't let horses graze where it is. It's poisonous to horses. What is nice little berry? It was in the sale, quite cheap. I thought my little friend could have some food on there sometimes. And look, peppermint at last. Hang on, forgetting as usual to put the light on. I've got little somebody down here on the floor eating her food. Right, is where I want to get. Oh. Lack of space here, as you can see. So yes, there's a nice little plate. That's what she should be eating on, but she's got her pink plate at the moment because we're in a pink mood. After the absolute disaster, debacle of Argos, they're advertising this for sale on their website, and I'd reserved one, and it turned out to be Lipstick Lulu's playset. And there's no mention of Lipstick Lulu's playset alongside this, so anyone ordering think they're ordering this, because this is what comes up on the thing, on the email. And then so I reserved another one in the store when I was there. She said they'd get another one sent in, and I phoned up about it yesterday to see if it was there before I took the 2 bus trips to get there. And the bloke I spoke to on the phone, he said, oh no, he said it is another one the same. He said, I was the one you saw when you came in, and he wasn't the one who reserved it again for me, this lady. And his attitude was, you know, so what? Sorry, can't comment. And he said, we've got 4 Lipstick Lulus in store, but we can only sell 3 because one of them's reserved for you, he said. And I said, what? I said, I don't want it. I said, this is the one I... Oh. Anyhow, never mind, I went into the Entertainer and they had them in there, so I'm so pleased I've got them at last. I hope I'm not going to have this trouble getting the other ones. There's one with green hair I want, blossom apples. I don't think she's released here yet. They are selling one from Hong Kong, but I'm a bit suspicious about that. I don't know if it's a genuine one or not, or it's a copy, because there's none for... I haven't seen anyone do any reviews on them yet, so they're not actually for sale yet. there's only people put videos up showing that they're going to be available, so I'm a little bit suspicious, you know, that you get things sometimes, people say anything from Hong Kong or China, and it's often replicas, but I don't know. It seems like a genuine seller, but they've got a bit of bad feedback, so I thought no. Because it's difficult for me, because I have everything sent at a friend's house, and there's a little somebody over there. So yes, we've got Peppa Mint. I wonder if I can turn this around without it turning off. There's things all over the place at the moment on the bed, so sorry about that. But there's a little somebody having a wash and brush up after having her food. There's a funny little somebody. I hope you can see her. Couldn't even see little puss. It was angled at the ceiling, wasn't it? It was angled at the ceiling. Can we see her now? Is little somebody being recorded now? What's that thing coming towards me? She can't see herself, just a black screen. Now it's gone white. Oh, she's a funny little puss. Yeah, having a little wash and brush up. I hope she's being recorded. It isn't just recording the ceiling again. Yeah. She says, why is that coming towards me? This is like a new little dish you can have at some time, but there's nothing on it at the moment. I think we'll take this off the back, and it'll look like a nice see-through little dish. Well, it will be a see-through little dish, because it is see-through. And I've got another one somewhere, but like a design on it. They look like glass, but they're not. Yeah, it's so pretty. And what do you think of her? Peppa Mint's Gelati Vespa playset. What do you think of that? Eh? Peppa Mint. She says, not impressed. Doesn't mean anything to me, she says. I hope I've shown you the sides adequate. And there's I think we've got there's Jessie Cake in Britain there in that small picture. Just hold it still. I'll read to you what it says on the back. I think it's the same as the Shoppies World Vacation is now boarding, Bon Voyage, and then it's all in a foreign language. For many Shopkins come share buongiorno Shopkins fans. Come share some fun under the Italian sun with my Gelati scooter riding through the pretty countryside. Buongiorno, Shopkins fans. Pronti a divertirci sotto il caldo sole italiano con un bel gelato? Does that mean would you like some gelato? It's all in foreign languages. And then you've got Minty Swirl, Bacchi Gelati, and Mini Shopkins. But they don't tell you what they're called, they're just Mini Shopkins. And yeah, and I don't know why she's in Italy when Spaghetti Sue went to Italy. Why not Spain? I suppose everyone goes to Spain. No one's been to Spain in the shoppy world. But there's some Mini Shopkins don't seem to have a name. There's no doll stand included. Can't see it. Sometimes they say stand included and there isn't one, but I haven't actually unboxed any of my Shopkins. I must do a unboxing video one day. I was thinking I might start a separate doll channel for doll fans rather than putting them on this channel, my third channel, which is mainly for like makeup related things, and I shall have to do some more oh, excuse me, my voice goes, because I've got my playlists of baby lips and the baby lips compare and contrast. I thought I might do a lip balm playset on it, a lip balm playlist on its own, and then a tinned one, because I've got the tinned lip balms and the Miners ones, which I did yesterday. But I'm going to have to do the swatches again because people like to be more thorough, and I don't think I was thorough enough with the swatches. So, you know, you don't know how thrilled I am to go into the Entertainer and see this. I thought, oh, I don't believe it's there on the shelves. None of the new fashionistas in yet, but look at her, she's got waffle cone legs. Lala Loopsy did a waffle cone doll. They are called waffle cones, aren't they? Those ice cream things. Oh, I don't know. I just love the pastel shades. I don't know why she's got a hairbrush. You're not going to use that, are you? And her hair's already in place. because I'm not going to let it loose. I shall leave it like that. Oh, she's so cute. So cute. A little trip to a Toymaster today and got some clothes for some of my dolls. Rustle, 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 rustle. A nice Chinese dress. I thought no Lee could wear that. I know she's Japanese, but you know. So, I don't know if I can show that really in here. I mean, do you like Sonia's new outfit? I don't know. Saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the camera switching off, I think the blue dress suits her better, but she still looks nice, and her necklace has gone round the wrong way. I don't know if that gold goes with this pink, to be honest with you. Oh, give me strength. Get your necklace round the right way. Oh, now my thumbnail's in the way. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Sorry about the lighting conditions. Oh, give me strength. Oh, do well. This is the plants. There's somebody on the wall. Doing quite well. Oh, do you think the necklace suits Kimberly? I think I'll put it on Evelyn, but I've put this dress on Delaney. I think that suits her. It's not. She needs some shoes now, though. I think it matches her earrings somewhat. The camera's not picking up how bright green it is. Unfortunately, it doesn't go around the back, but still, she looks nice. Put it on Evelyn. I think it suits her better. I was waiting for another one to get for her, and I was going to paint it blue to think it matched her outfit, but I think this is all right. This is my haul so far today. I don't normally get the organic, but I thought I'd do this time. It's supposed to help with cat fleas if you put it on the cat. This I've used before, it doesn't really do a lot of good, and I thought I'd try this and itch relief for these insect bites. I don't find this tea too strong. It's meant to be Earl Grey and it's so strong. Onto the end of my collective haul, because this is what I got from Sainsbury's last night. Not this, but if anyone knows who still sells these these bracelet sets, I got this from BHS a long time ago, but it's broken now. Anyhow, I went into Poundland quickly, and though I don't agree with using these surface cleansers, I think people are losing all their immunity to germs, the everyday germs, but I did get one of those. Dettol surface cleanser from Poundland, because I've been sorting out getting a lot of old stuff turned out at my friend's house. There's old CDs and stuff there that really need something on the cases. I got this from Holland & Barrett. I usually, if I get this, I don't normally get the one with the mother, but I got the one with the mother this time. It's meant to be better for you. Oh, these sweet chilli and lemon from Sainsbury's. They were £1. Grey's sour cream and chive crunch. I tried to get some more baklava, but they didn't have any, and I was upset about that, because anything I like, they always stop doing it, so I hope they're going to still do that. Belgian milk chocolate fingers. I like these. They're nice, I've got those. I got this Unibond from Sainsbury's, because I do need some really strong glue for something. Oh, and before I get to the Sainsbury's, oh, that is the Sainsbury's haul. Anyhow, the Toymaster. What I got in the Toymaster. This Barbie dress for because I've got some Barbies that have got nothing on. This one I'm going to give to Sonia, as I've probably shown you her wearing it, because I think that really suits her. Now, I thought this was a xiangsam, you know, one of the Chinese dresses, but it isn't. It's just a long dress. You notice a lot of the dresses they're making for Barbie now, they're really very long. They're much longer. I don't know if that's because they're being influenced by, I don't know, people that's complaining that they wear short dresses, but I think they look cute and prettier in their short dresses. Some nice shoes with that, and that's quite a nice dress. I thought that was going to be quite a nice little short dress, but it's okay though, it's quite pretty. But look, at the back, why do they do that? Why don't they continue it all round? I suppose because they'd say, well, it would be more expensive to do it that way and it's saving money, but then I think there's more work because you've got more materials to work with. And this emerald green dress was with this pack, and I think this really suits Delaney because I think it slightly matches her earrings. And so I've given her the bag to go with it. It just about fits on her hand. And I found those shoes for her, which was a bit of a tight fit, but they did go on. But again, look, the dress is plain round the back. So why? I expect it's saving money in materials because they're probably cheaper for that than it is for that. Oh, then her bag's fallen off. I thought she matches a bit Maisie. If you remember my video with Maisie, the doll that's known as Emoji Fun, she's got a blue sparkly dress like this, the one with the girl that's got the glasses. Therefore, when she's got her evening dress on, I don't have her glasses on her. But, yeah. So talking about sorting things out at my friend's house, I found this when I was in M&S yesterday, this young girl said, "Oh, I like your top's lovely." Because she was saying, "Excuse me to get past." "Oh, I like your top." I said, "It's an old Miss Selfridge one," and but I don't remember buying this, but it was in a bag at my friend's house, and this didn't need anything doing to it because it was clean, but so yeah, so I was pleased I found this out. It's got horses on it, as I think I probably already said. So don't lose your bag this time, Delaney. Of course, as usual, I didn't let this stay there long enough for anyone to see it. Delaney just reminded me. I don't suppose I held her there long enough for you to see her properly either. I don't think she's going to stand up because she's too loose-limbed. This is the problem with all the ones that have got the articulation. I don't know, she might... Oh, she's proven me wrong. I've never been so pleased to be proved wrong. She can stand, but she's a bit loose-limbed. So the more articulation they've got, the more joints there is to go all loose, and she is a little bit loose. But yeah, she's quite good. I've had ones that just go backwards before, like hula hair Barbie does. Hey, good girl, Delaney. But yeah, there's this... Hang on. See, it's got pretty sparkle on it. It's really, really pretty. It was a headband and bracelet set, not necklace. I wish there was a necklace like that. It's so pretty. I like the delicate effect it has, but it's broken. So, are we recording? Oh, I don't know. Just quickly, I put the light on because I think it makes a difference to the colour. I'm trying to do it in natural daylight, because it's a bright sunny day, though it's not showing in here. Look at the pretty dress. She could have this one, I suppose, as well. But I might give this to another girl. There's because some of them are spoilt and they've got more than one outfit each. Because after all, this is an evening outfit, so she might want a day dress as well. There's this, but I'm going to keep these shoes on her, because they were so difficult to get on. They're not going to come off in a hurry because they're too small really, but they do fit her after a struggle. Got some more of these, of course. Refer to my video. Oh, and I forgot to show. I went into one of those like little market shops that appear on the high street from time to time, and got some a nice top and a skirt. Just says Colette or something. It's got the lace on it, and it's got lace that hangs down. I don't hope you can see that. And this is just a pull-on one size fits all, but it's got one of those things, tops, that fold over, and that's going to make it really hot in the hot weather. So, but it's not. So even though it's summery colour, I'd sort of wear it more in the colder months. It's nice, pretty. I think you could wear the two together. It'll look a bit like a blancmange. Nice lace looking bag, a top and a skirt. I don't know if it says Colette or something on there. Can't see because the label's on it, but it's got lace on the back. Double layer. You see me? What's that in the way? It's quite nice. And this skirt, but the trouble is it's got one of those waistbands, like it's one size fits all, and it's got one of those waistbands like that folds over, but then that makes it so hot to wear, so you wouldn't want to wear that. And it's like the sort of thing you'd want to wear in the summer, but at the same time it's going to be too hot because it folds right over. It's going to make you really hot. I'm talking about if it's a proper summer with a nice hot day, not like we've been getting recently, though it's nice today and it was nice yesterday. But so you could wear the two together. Mind you, I look a bit like a blancmange. There's the pattern on there. It's pretty. Got a little like tight hearts and sweeties. It's quite nice. Does Delaney match my bracelet? Well, it sort of matches, doesn't it? I like this bag. So one of those, I don't know what this little nameless shop that appears on the high street from time to time. That lace. She didn't charge me for it, so the bag was free. Actually getting quite warm. I managed to get some cheese twists in Sainsbury's yesterday, so I'm going to have one now, if it's not gone stale. This is Yushui sweet chilli and lemon mixed pea snacks, and they are quite nice. Sorry it's so dark, I'll try my best to light. There we go, that's better in the light. Sweet chilli and Yushui, sweet chilli and lemon. So they're baked pea snacks, and very nice they are too. Plants, and look how well they're doing, and they smell nice too. These little plants have got a really nice smell to them. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Because she's got her bare feet, but that could be like a beach cover-up for her to walk to the beach. I can see this one in a white swimming costume. A white swimsuit might look nice on her. Miss Lara. But then that sort of pink matches her earrings. Well, that's quite nice. It matches her earrings. It matches her earrings. But I can't help thinking all the clothes look a bit dowdy that they've got for them nowadays, so they can look a lot older. But that's nicer, that top suit. Oh, why so dowdy? They're so frumpy looking, the clothes they've got for them now. Look, this is terrible. It should be shorter and tighter for a young son. That looks awful. Hey, Polli Polish, at last I've got Polli Polish. Hey, at last, Polli Polish. Hey. Waited long enough. Perhaps Teresa. Does she stand? I'm just wasting time with this, aren't I? Oh, dollies, no! Everyone's falling, everyone's... The gravity is so strong in my abode. Poor Hermione! Hermione's been on the floor twice. I'm going to leave the light on because it's so dark in here. Come on, Marga. Now you've got some hair. Perhaps, none of them want to cooperate today and stand, do they? Let's try Alexandria again.